Event James Power versus Thomas Ujeli. We're going to talk about it all as tonight wears on. So we have got much more preliminary action coming your way in Newcastle. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next fighter making the walk to the cage in the blue corner. Please welcome Alberth Diaz.
Time to get back to the action, folks. Alberth Diaz making the walk here in Newcastle. This will be the fourth time he competes in the famous yellow gloves of Cage Warriors. He was originally supposed to debut in October of 2022 against Morgan Sharia. Unfortunately, missed weight on that occasion and Sharia opting not to take the fight. That eventually led to his debut against Steve Amable at Cage Warriors 1-51, outpointed Steve Amable on that occasion. Hasn't been able to find consistency since though. Competed against Sminder Anna, Cage Warriors 162, and lost a unanimous decision. And we saw him last in Glasgow in April. Had a good knock with Paul McBain, but took some big shots in the second round and could not answer the bell for the third. So he's had a bit of time off, looking to return to action now and even up that Cage Warriors record.
Ladies and gentlemen, making the walk to the cage in the red corner, please welcome Baylor, the Bone Collector, Gilbert. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest takes place in the Cage Warriors lightweight division and is brought to you as always by the good people at Fairtex Fightwear. Introducing first, Fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Official weight, 149.9 pounds. He is fighting out of Madrid, Spain, via Brazil, and brings into the cage a professional record, 6 wins with 5 defeats. Introducing Alberth Diaz. Standing opposite him in the cage, fighting out of the red corner, he stands 6 feet tall. Official weight, 153.3 pounds. He's fighting at Colstead in England. Up into the cage, a professional record, 8 wins with 6 defeats. Introducing to you, Baylor, the Bone Collector, Gilbert. Well, referee in charge when the action begins, Mr. Daniel Movaheady.
Referee Dan Movaheady about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them. In the Cage Warriors featherweight division.
Round number 1, gentlemen. Ready?
Alberth Diaz in the green, Bailey Gilbert in the white. Gilbert has a good few inches on Diaz. Standing 6 feet tall and Diaz 5'8". Let's see if he can put that to use.
Shot straight away. We expect to see Gilbert want this on the ground. And like the Bone Collector. Nice job mixing up the clinching with the strikes here, trying to find an opening, and he does beautifully as Diaz raises the hand to defend the shot to the head. It gives Gilbert the space to get a second underhook, and that's what he really wants. Trying to get this double underhook position, this body lock position.
Short shots from Gilbert there, staying active. You'll often see the referees stepping in to warn a fighter in this position if they're not throwing strikes or looking to improve. And good job from Gilbert there to prevent the referee from having to do that.
Diaz does a nice job of reversing position. Now he's got Gilbert up against the fence, and now he's looking for a body lock, and he has the hand connected there, goes for a trip and finds himself back on the fence again. Another trip attempt from Diaz.
Tries the elbow on the way out there. Oh, nice kick to the body.
Yeah, Gilbert definitely wants to get a hold of his man here.
Good, good. Time. Good. Time back in. Right.
That one went low, it seemed, but keen to get straight back to it.
Put your fingers.
6 of 8 wins for Gilbert have come by way of submission. So no surprising why he's looking to get this one on the mat. Seems content slugging it out with Diaz at the moment, though.
I like the work he was doing in the clinch. Very, very active in that clinch position. Racking up the scores, doing some damage. Level change there, nicely done. Hands are connected around the hips here. Diaz grabs around his body to try and take away this leverage. It's not enough to stop the takedown. 2 minutes to work here for Gilbert on top. Diaz gives a little nod to his corner. He knows what he's doing, fighting the grip. He's going to try and get some space, get those legs between him and his opponent and try and stand back up. But Gilbert just tying up those legs really nicely.
Nice elbow there from Gilbert. Of course, we don't have to worry about the 9-6 elbow anymore with the revised unified rules. Good work to stand up there from Diaz.
Yeah, it looked like Gilbert was going to try and maneuver around to a front headlock or back take, but Diaz uses it very nicely to get back to his feet. He's holding a front headlock guillotine here, and a nice knee from this position, and he hits that trip again, but actually successfully lands it, and another takedown attempt from Gilbert.
Diaz having the work to avoid these takedown attempts, but he's scoring with those elbows.
I mean, we're already seeing such a massive difference in how fights are looking with these new allowed 10 to 12 elbows from these clinch positions. So much more damage can be done. And Gilbert just really aggressive on these takedown attempts. He is taking a lot of damage in these attempts and really not for much as Diaz is back to the feet again. This is going to be really interesting, I think, if it gets to the second round, which I think it will do. Because I think Gilbert's going to start to it's going to be harder and harder for him to get these takedowns.
Oh, nice shots there from Alberth Diaz. Oh, that's a flying knee.
And he catches the leg off of it again. We're seeing a lot of Gilbert holding on to the legs. But he's got to be active here. He's got to give Diaz more to defend with. There you go. Force the opponent to use those hands to base instead of hitting you with them.
The crowd getting behind Bailey Gilbert here as he tries to finish strong. Nice knee to the body, and we will see a second round for the first time tonight now.
Yeah, can you believe it? And an interesting first round there, back and forth.
Yeah, I'd be very happy to see another 2 rounds of this. There was a trip attempt and a nice knee in the clinch from Gilbert. Diaz with the right hand there. And another. We saw Diaz landing a number of these elbows. And that landed. Yeah, Bailey Gilbert's got some chin on him.
Now the question for this second round is Bailey Gilbert going to be able to get the takedown and get to a controlling top position on the ground? Or is he going to struggle even more and take even more damage on these attempts?
My question is, where does Alberth Diaz's cornerman get that hair done? Second round underway here. Cage Warriors 181 prelims live on UFC Fight Pass. Brad Wharton and Dan Strauss calling the action for you here at Cageside. Plenty of action in this one so far. Bailey Gilbert, Alberth Diaz. Okay, we've got Aidan Lee versus Daniel Conrad, our feature prelim coming up after this. Incredible fight there, incredible knee there from Alberth Diaz as Bailey Gilbert comes in.
It's an unconventional technique to take the flying knee in order to get the single leg, but
On the ear, Alberth.
it has worked twice now. Back to top position, but not a great top position. I'd love to see Gilbert try and change the angle of Diaz's back. Can't allow him to keep his back upright against the fence here. There you go, as he turns, see it as an opportunity to come round to the back. This is a good position. He's on to the back here. Both hooks in. Now he's going to come down the grip fight, and he's got to make sure that he doesn't slide off the top. Diaz should be using the fence to try and change the angle. The legs are not tightly connected here. You often see a body triangle utilized. I don't think if Gilbert's angle is tight enough in order to lock that, and that those open leg position has allowed Diaz to just palm strike that hook off. And now Gilbert's trying to retake the back, but he's high up and he slips off.
Frustration in the corner of Bailey Gilbert there. They were telling that man not to go high. And this is precisely why.
Triangle attempt here. Slow reaction from Diaz on top. I mean, it's not necessary because the submission attempt was so slow off the back, but definitely something to look out for. Elbows from underneath. He's sitting up to try and take a front headlock position, transition into the butterfly guard. Oh, that is illegal.
Alberth Diaz with an incredible error of judgment there.
Yeah, massive error.
Watch Chris.
I mean, couldn't be more clear. He's sitting on the floor.
Stay there.
I mean, I don't see how Alberth Diaz could have thought that there was any room for an illegal knee there unless he thought he was throwing at the chest.
Coach.
It doesn't look like it's thrown at the chest at all, does it?
Very disappointing.
Considering Diaz was looking in a great position in this round and in this fight.
Well, the doctor is going to be taking a look at Bailey Gilbert now. I'm sure Bailey will want to continue. The doctor will judge if he's fit to do so and then make the recommendation to the referee. Looks like Gilbert getting back to his feet to continue. Dr. Chris Lamb still talking to him. We're going to take another look at it now.
Just give me a second. Stay there, please. Right, it was clean grounding, okay? That was clear grounding, okay? So points are going to come off. Stay there.
And referee Dan Movaheady telling Alberth Diaz that points will be coming off. Bailey Gilbert being asked if he wants to continue. He does.
Yep.
The referee will now take points.
2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
Wow.
What's your need for me? You good? Good?
No argument for Diaz, he apologises. But man, 2 points straight away. That is going to have a huge effect if this goes to the judges' scorecard.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Movaheady clearly seeing that as a flagrant foul, well within his rights to take 2 points. Oh, big right hand there from Alberth Diaz. And Diaz is going to be in a position now where he has to finish this fight.
He does, but I mean, he does look in a good position to do it. Gilbert's looking tired, he's eating these shots. He's got to change level and slow this fight down a little bit.
Big elbows from Alberth Diaz. There's the takedown from Bailey Gilbert.
Gilbert really has to take control of this round and take control of this fight. He passes the side control. This is the best top position, the best ground position that we've seen Gilbert in so far, because he's far away from the fence. He's got 1:40 to work here. I'd love to see him try and pass into the mount position. He's got to be careful here. He's going to try and take the back. He's going to slide straight off.
Oh, big ground and pound from Alberth Diaz.
In half guard here, he tries to take a deep half position. He's got to get under. He's transitioning to a leg entry. I'd use this position to try and take top position if I was Gilbert. Forget about trying to get a leg lock. It's far too slippery. Try and take top position off of it, wrestle up off of it. But he's looking too tired underneath here. Again, he's on a deep half position. Wrestle up from here on a deep single leg. There's the wrestle up.
A minute left in the round for Bailey Gilbert to survive.
Big elbows.
I think there were complaints there that was to the back of the head, but the referee said no, it touched the ear.
It looks, is Diaz tying up something on the neck here? I can't quite see. He's got one arm underneath the neck here. Could he be looking up a... There's another single leg attempt. Gilbert looking very tired and sluggish. Diaz looking like he has more energy, but not enough to really fight and escape these transitions. But why does he have to? So Gilbert doesn't have the energy to really force these movements. So Diaz can kind of be a little bit lazy in defending them and do damage in the meantime, and that's exactly what he's doing. Guillotine attempt here. Nice defense straight away from Gilbert. And it looks like we're going to see a third and final round.
Diaz striking on the inside there as the round comes to a close. Wow, an eventful round there, Dan.
I mean, at the end of the first, I was kind of expecting it to go in that direction. That Gilbert was going to struggle more on the takedowns. We did see a couple of good positions on the ground for Gilbert, but really in terms of the damage, second round was all one way.
We're going to take a look back at some of the action now. Here's the elbow that was causing a bit of contention. 12-6 elbow, that's on the ear.
Clearly on the ear.
That's legal to me. Take another look at it now. couldn't see it as clearly that time, but
It doesn't look like back of the head to me.
you heard the referee say it hit the ear. Let's take a look. Well, regardless, we also saw the other big moment in that round was the 2-point deduction from that knee. So in effect, I mean, you're gonna give Alberth Diaz that round. It's now an 8-9 round. That's how that round will be skipped. You're giving him the round 10-9. You then take off the 2 points. That's an 8-9 round for Bailey Gilbert.
I do believe in this final round, Gilbert is going to want to get into a takedown position, into a clinch position, really try and slow this fight down and stay out of that striking range of Diaz, because he's been getting caught. He was caught a few times in that second round. Diaz is looking a little slower in this third.
This one has been contested at quite the pace. Diaz catching Gilbert on the end of that shot.
It's Diaz who clinches. Nice knee from Gilbert.
He's been effective with those knees to the body on the inside, going back all the way back to the first round.
We might see a little trip attempt here. We've seen it multiple times from Diaz in the first round. There you go. How's that for a call? Beautiful trip.
There's a lot of swelling around the eye of Bailey Gilbert from that illegal knee. Gilbert, again, you're looking for reasons why the referee took 2 points on that occasion. It's an illegal blow that caused an injury.
Gilbert wrestled up and into a great position here. Throw attempts from Diaz, but got to be careful not to give up the back position. Gilbert's definitely trying to maneuver around to the back. Big breath from Diaz. Bailey Gilbert has been relentless throughout this fight. Even when he's been incredibly hurt, he's always pushing forward. He's always grinding. Incredible toughness and grit. And it's doing well for him in this third round. He gets to the back position. I don't want to see him try and jump onto the back. I want to see him try and get into a, drag Diaz down into a total position and do some damage, land some strikes.
That was the advice from Bailey Gilbert's corner. They said, take your time here.
Yeah.
He's got just shy of 3 minutes to play with.
Good grip fighting from Diaz as he takes control, and this is what I think Gilbert should be doing here, is striking from this position.
Diaz bleeding from the nose as well now. Oh, another big knee from Bailey Gilbert.
This is a good round for Gilbert. A massive elbow. Oh, he's teeing up now.
Alberth Diaz taking some huge shots there.
What a stark contrast from the second round. Bailey Gilbert with a second wind. Two minutes to go in this fight. Bailey Gilbert in a fantastic top position here, and I think continue the strike. He's sunk the second hook, and he's got to be careful though, but there's very little reaction from Diaz, and I wonder if this is going to be an opportunity. If I'm Gilbert, I want to roll onto my back, expose the body more. You don't want to allow him to stand up because you slide off the top. He might switch to an arm here. He's switching to an arm, but he's going to slide out, almost certainly.
Less than 90 seconds on the clock here.
He's in a Kimura grip position. If he can free that hand, there's a good possibility he can create a roll reaction and attack the armbar or even get the Kimura. It's very difficult this late in a fight. So slippery, so tight. But Diaz is almost no reactions. He can't do it now. He's separated the hand.
Big elbow from Alberth Diaz.
Gilbert,
minute left.
Gilbert wrestles up again. We've seen this multiple times. I mean, I'm just impressed with the grit and determination of Gilbert, the damage he's taken throughout this fight, and he's pushed the pace forward the whole time, and he's winning, dominating this final round. 40 seconds left. Do not knee him. Yeah, do not knee him.
Yeah, Gilbert was hurt badly in that second round from the illegal knee and the punches
And
left
the
to it.
rest, yeah. He was hurt full stop. And he's taken complete control of this fight in the third. 20 seconds left. But after that illegal knee, I was almost certain we weren't going to see even the end of the second. But we're going to see the full 15 minutes
of the fight. Alberth Diaz
almost resigned
be there.
to a loss of his slowing down the last seconds.